I'm all excited. I know we are just talking. I've got
Do we need to do this?
Lance from Betteridge in here. You should have just been watching us off camera. We should have shot that as our interview.
I know, that would have been good. We had it done right there.
And this kind of worked out perfectly because typically when I get to be in here, which isn't very often, hopefully we get to talk about watches. When the ladies are in here, they get to talk about jewelry. And this is, Panerai, one of your favorites, if not your favorite.
Yep.
And I'm in love with some of these too. I think they're fascinating.
So I didn't know you were in today, so I'm glad you're here.
That's
so we're going to talk watches, and this is definitely my favorite brand in the store. I love Panerai. This company's been around since 1850. It's out of Florence, Italy, but they really didn't get into buying or to making watches for the public until 1990. So they've had all this time they've been doing watches, and so
what were they doing with watches before?
They were making them for the Italian Navy.
Okay.
And they were meant for underwater purposes is what they really have done. And they've taken the aesthetic at that point in time as a big watch, like a 55 millimeter watch. And these are still big at 44 millimeters, but now this is what is out there for the public. It's not a huge company, but it's something we love. It's very durable.
How many watches would you say they have in their line?
Oh my gosh.
Is there a lot?
There's a lot. I mean, I would say right now we have a fantastic assortment, and we probably have 60 to 70 watches, which is a lot.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's big.
So
this is
just
why I had to bring some, and we just got a bunch of new ones in, that's why. But they only do two families. They do a Panerai, the Luminor, and the Radio Mirror. And this one off to the right here is the Radio Mirror. And this one does not have the covered crown, and that's why you can see that it's real easy to get a hold of that crown and work that one. This is a mechanical movement. This is super basic, which is really makes this thing kind of cool. It's just a simple watch. It's a mechanical movement. You will wind this in the morning.
Big numbers,
easy to read, luminescent in the dark. This thing glows. All of them actually are that way. All of your Panerais.
You don't need to charge them up; they'll just glow.
Your lights throughout the day will get it, and then at night then they'll glow. So this next one here is very cool. This is brand new to us. This is the Luminor. This one is done in titanium. The case is. This is very cool. This has a second hand on it, and then on the bottom right, it has a power reserve. This is an 8-day power reserve. You wind this up, that little hand right there will move to the right, fill it full of energy, and this will go for 8 days. At any point in time, you can wind this or not wind this. It's totally up to you.
I love the look of that. I love the combo of the color of that band, the color of the numbers.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a very good looking watch.
All right, this last one. This one's super exciting for me because brand new. I
love it.
I know, kind of a nerd, but this is brand new, and this is really, really hot. Again, we're talking titanium on a blue dial. Blue dials are super hot, very rare, brand new. This one has it all. This one has a second hand on it. You can kind of see the second hand going. It also has a GMT function, which essentially is a second time zone. So if you're from New York and you're here, you don't have to reset your watch. You can tell exactly what the time is between the two.
Okay.
Okay, so that's happening. We have a date, which is wrong, but there's still a date there.
Your times are right.
The times are right. And then we have a 10-day power reserve on this thing, which is really unheard of. So that thing, you can set that thing and let that go for 10 days. Kind of a big deal.
And then you got this one right here.
This is a super old one. Yeah, that's an old.
But that's the thing. It shows you like they get better with time.
This is
no
as
pun
basic,
intended, right?
Yeah. Oh, good job.
All right.
So that's exactly it.
I love it. Good to see you, Lance.
Good to see you too.
Hey, you got to stop by Betteridge. They're located right behind the ice rink at Solaris. You can't miss it. Right next to Yeti's Coffee Shop. We have Michelle up in Beaver Creek. We also have Ashley with the UV forecast coming up next.